This is Tyler Lewis here with Phenom Hoops. We're honored today to have one of the best players in the 2021 class, Jonas Aidoo. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem, no problem.
Jonas, you're extremely special player. You can impact the game in a variety of ways, offensively, defensively. What would you say is your best attribute on the court?
I would probably say stretching out the floor so the guards can you go in and attack and they have no big in the middle, or just like probably defending the rim, altering shots, blocking shots.
And what would you say is sort of like your favorite play? Like if you had to get the crowd hype, what would you want to block a shot or would you want a big time dunk? What is it?
I always say a big time dunk.
Yep, for sure, man. I mean, I would love to be your point guard on your team. I'd throw you the ball every time down the court if I had to. Uh, this past year, man, I think you've really expanded your game, grown your game. You've been able to show people who you really are. How do you feel like this past year and has helped you get to where you are at right now?
Well, first of all, my confidence has grown a lot too. Been working on my body, so I've definitely been getting stronger, quicker, and faster. All that stuff. So that's all a impact on my game.
And you have really grown, and you've done a tremendous job getting to where you're at right now. Where do you see yourself? What are your goals for this year and for more years to come?
This year, just have a great season. Hopefully, we can win the Hoop State Championship. And later on, just when I get to Marquette, I'm just playing good. Hopefully, get like Big East Player of the Year or Freshman Player of the Year, something cool like that. One cool little accolade, but I definitely just want to get better.
For sure. And I know you're going to get 1% better every day. You're going to continue to get better every day. You're a great player right now. You're going to continue to be a great player at Marquette and the Big East. And hopefully down the line, playing professionally somewhere.
Hopefully, hopefully.
Nah, keep it up, keep grinding. You got it. How has this year at Liberty Heights helped you become better as a player and a person?
Well, it's been great. So, as a player, I definitely been getting stronger. Like I said before, working on my game every day. And you said off the court too.
Yeah.
Off the court, just hearing stories that coach might give us, like life lessons, stuff like that. Just a lot of knowledge too. He's been giving us.
No, that's awesome, Coach Mike. He's a great guy, great coach. He does a tremendous job with you guys, and I know you guys have a special team this year. You're surrounded by so many talented players, so many other Division I players on your team. Truly special. This past week, it wasn't only your birthday, but you also committed, huge commitment to Marquette. What made you choose Marquette?
Well, they had a plan for me whether I stayed for 1 or 4 years, two, three, and like you could tell they really broke down everything for me, and they were recruiting me on a consistent basis too.
For sure. What school are you excited to play most in the Big East? Or what gymnasium? I know you probably got to be happy to play at Madison Square.
Yeah, that's crazy. Um, I don't really know. I just every game, I just know it's just a blessing, really. So I'm just gonna go out and play, have fun.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm a little biased, but I'm going to tell you, Hinkle Fieldhouse is pretty special there, Butler. So I told you the other day, man, I'll be cheering for you those other games, but those two games, no, I'm just kidding. I'm a huge fan, so I'll still cheer for you and the dogs at the same time. When did you realize that you were going to become the player that you are today?
Well, I don't even know if I could really say that. I feel like everyone always saw potential in me, but I didn't know it would kind of like come this fast because it just grew off at a rapid rate over the summer, and it just happened.
For sure. What has been your motivation? What kind of fuels your fire every day?
My mom, she's my number one supporter. Just gotta make her happy. I want her to stop working, so hopefully I make it to the big stage so she doesn't have to work anymore. And definitely with this COVID stuff too, you never know. Like your life could end at any moment. Like stuff can get canceled. Like this basketball stuff, like it could end at any moment for you.
No, for sure. And I know you have has made your mom very proud, and you're going to continue to make your mom very proud. And I know you're taking one day at a time. You mentioned COVID can take anything from you. Um, so continue to take one day at a time. Be thankful, be blessed. I know you are.
Uh,
And who has been, I know you mentioned your mom, but who has been some of the coaches along your journey that's really helped you out?
Definitely Coach Simmons because he's been my coach since ninth grade. Big mentor to me. Been working out with him Saturdays, Sundays, days I didn't really feel like working. He was there. Days he didn't feel like working with me, he was there. Like we got it in all the time.
For sure. That's awesome to have someone that you kind of respect and someone who's good like Coach Simmons is to help you become the type of player and person that you are. Who would you say you kind of model your game after?
Definitely Miles Turner, and I look at Anthony Davis a little bit too.
And would you say those two are your favorite players?
Nah, my favorite player is Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford, man, getting a bucket at any time, huh?
Yeah,
So what makes, I mean, obviously Jamal Crawford, what makes him your favorite player?
he's just like different. Like his swagger on the court is just like his little bop to his game. It
Oh
just gets
man,
you
he's
excited.
crazy. I definitely I don't want to guard him out there.
I could never. I don't want that matchup.
Have us on skates a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
For sure. Um, I know you already mentioned like your goal this year is to win the hoop state, and obviously you're a big impactor, one of the main stars at Liberty Heights. Who are some other players that you just love playing with on your team?
Definitely Elijah Jameson and PJ Edwards, like Isaac, T. Bryan, Terrence, everybody on the team. I love playing with everybody.
And
Like
what
it's just
makes y'all's team so special? Because every time I watch y'all play, man, I mean, y'all gel together. I feel like y'all have fun. You laugh, you cut up. I mean, I feel like when the game starts, you're done cutting up and it's your time for war. And it just makes y'all kind of special in a way. And it makes y'all really good.
see like the first week when we came here, we all like we gelled together so quickly. It's like a family environment. Like we laugh all the time. We get along like nothing really bad between us. Like it's just all blood just together. Like we're just family.
No, that's awesome. Who would you say along your way has been the best player that you played with and the best player that you've played against?
Best player I've played with. I don't really want to say anything because some people might get like a little
All right. That we can go away. But who's the best player that you played against?
played against. Mm, it could be from like camps and stuff too.
Yeah. Go.
I would say Chet or Paolo.
Yeah, for sure. Those are studs right there. I mean, being like playing in the hoop state right now. What does playing in the hoop state kind of mean to you?
I mean, just representing North Carolina, like the hoop state as itself. Like you're playing for something kind of big, getting your name known out there, playing against tough competition too, because there's a lot of tough competition out here.
For sure. You can never take a day off, right?
Never, never.
And no game's an easy game because someone's always coming at your neck or you you know you the player you are, you're always going to have a target on your back. The team that Liberty Heights is, you're always going to have a target on your back. You're going to get everyone's best shot every night, and I think y'all respond to that really well. Outside of basketball, man, what are some things that you just love to do?
Well, TikTok, that's a little fun thing I do early. Just
Yup,
learn new
TikTok famous, huh?
something like that, something like that.
Nah, man, I had to get into it, man. What's like what made you kind of like when you started using TikTok, you think it was gonna blow up the way it was?
Nah, it was a competition between me and my friend. So I just posted something about my height. It was just a goofy little video, it blew up a little bit, and then my other videos started blowing up a little bit, and I just started posting about my height. And those videos were just blowing up, and then it just grew from there.
No, that's awesome, man. You had some good ones. You had some funny ones for sure.
Hey,
I'm a fan of them. I may be more of a fan of the TikToks and hooping. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Um, so during your kind of recruitment process, did you have like one story that kind of like just stood out to you, whether it's from Marquette, whether it's from another coach that you just really respected along the way?
nah, like every school was like just great to me, what they had to offer and all that. Like I couldn't really say like anyone that stood out at that time.
No, that's awesome. I know during the recruiting process, sometimes it can get overboard. Your phone can be blowing up 24/7, and you're one of the highly rated recruits out there. How did you kind of deal with that process?
Just be humble about it. Just take your time with it too. Just break down every school and what they have to offer.
No, that's awesome. And when people look at you, or I see the giraffe all the time come up on social media and all that stuff. What would you say your nickname is?
Giraffe or like one like sling bonus. Uh, like I don't know really. There's quite
No,
a
I
few.
love it. And I love obviously following the TikToks and all that stuff. My last question for you, man. I ask it to everybody. If you were guarding yourself one on one, you cloned yourself and you're guarding yourself one on one, are you getting a bucket or are you getting a stop? The trick question.
Mm, I don't know. How many like is
Nah,
this?
you only get one go around at it.
um,
Come
I'm
on, man. You
stopping
can't have the
myself.
ball. You can't have the ball in your hands and not get a bucket.
Myself. I'm stopping myself.
You're stopping yourself.
Yeah.
So obviously, if the game's on the line with 5 seconds left, you'd rather be on defense and have the ball in your hand. I
Well,
like it.
either is great, but defense you just be locked in.
Locked in, and you're always locked in. So I love it. I mean, blocking shots, altering shots, getting steals. You do a
Yeah.
tremendous job. Well, I appreciate you coming on here, man. You're a spectacular player, but most importantly, you're an awesome person. I know you're going to continue to make your mom proud. You're going to continue to make North Carolina proud, Liberty Heights, and then I know you're going to make Marquette fans proud. Um, they're getting a special person, and the Big East is getting a special person. And I look forward to following your career. And just thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.